Religion in Russia is seen as a touchy subject. Largely banned during communism, the Russian Orthodox Church has spent nearly 2 decades reasserting its place in society. Some connected with the church say cults are a rising threat, but oftentimes those so-called cults are no more than evangelical churches. ABC Moscow correspondent Norman Hermont has more.
It may seem like something straight out of the American South, but this grainy video is from Russia. The preacher is now banned, but experts linked to the Russian Orthodox Church say congregations like these still exist, and they are growing. At a 4-country joint press conference, scholars discussed so-called cult churches and the threat they pose all over the former Soviet Union to worshippers.
When they lose their direction in life, they need something to hold on to, and in fact, various cultic recruiters, they work among those people.
But many churches identified as suspect would hardly be considered cults in the West. This is the Word of Life Church, identified by some as a cult. There is music, prayer, and plenty of celebration. It all looks much like the kind of evangelical Christian worship that is increasingly popular in Australia.
I'm traveling around Russia all over, and churches like ours, they're growing like mushrooms. They grow everywhere, and they multiply in quantity and in quality and in size.
Parishioners here say this is no cult, but they understand for traditional Orthodox churchgoers, none of this looks familiar.
For us, it looks like maybe American church or Australian church, but it doesn't matter because people who come to our church, and if they meet real God and real Christian people.
Churches like this aren't new. This one's been around for 15 years, and in a typical week, thousands will pray here, even as their new form of Christianity struggles for recognition in Russia. Norman Hermont, ABC News, Moscow.